Global Talk. Welcome.
Hola a todos, bienvenidos a la octava temporada de nuestro podcast Global Talks. Hoy tenemos un tema fascinante y muy relevante para todos aquellos interesados en el mundo del comercio electrónico. Vamos a sumergirnos en el comercio B2B, el cross-border e-commerce y cómo todo esto impacta a las pymes. Un gran invitado nos acompaña hoy, Stephen Kuo, director general de Alibaba Norteamérica. En este episodio exploraremos cómo las pequeñas y medianas empresas pueden aprovechar las oportunidades de comercio electrónico para expandir sus mercados más allá de las fronteras nacionales. Hablaremos sobre las estrategias de transformación y compartiremos historias inspiradoras de las MIPYMES que han logrado crecer y prosperar en el ámbito digital. Así que, si eres un emprendedor o emprendedora, un profesional del comercio electrónico o simplemente alguien curioso sobre cómo la tecnología está transformando el comercio global, este episodio es para ti. Prepárate para aprender, inspirarte y descubrir nuevas oportunidades de negocio. Bueno, empecemos. Me gustaría dar una lectura, primero que nada, a el antecedente de Stephen Kuo, su experiencia. Stephen Kuo cuenta con una maestría por la Universidad de Birmingham en Inglaterra y además más de 20 años de experiencia en el comercio digital, marketing digital y merchandising. Ha ocupado diversos cargos directivos en empresas de talla mundial como Foxconn, como Yahoo o como Tokyo Fashion. Su función es dar a conocer las ventajas de la plataforma electrónica alibaba.com y ayudar a las pymes locales a hacer negocios en el extranjero. So, let's start. Stephen, thank you very much for being here, my friend.
Thank you, Luis, and hello, everyone. I'm Steven. Nice to meet you here.
Thank you, Stephen. It's our pleasure to have you here again in Guanajuato land.
Yeah, that's our pleasure to be here to meet all the friends and new friends here. Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen. Okay, let's start with the first question. We know that China is one of the most digitalized countries in the world, but what has been the social and economic impact of digital transformation in China?
Yeah, the internet is very important, okay, for all the business. So in 1999, when Alibaba.com was established at that time, so our company, our group just would like to leverage the internet to enable the local suppliers or local buyers or shoppers, just would like to help them to sell to the world from China. So the impact, if we say the positive, the influence, you can say that most of the users or shops or sellers, they can get more traffic, they can get more attentions. I think maybe 25 years ago, before we used the internet, most of the suppliers, local suppliers, they do not have more opportunities to connect with the world. Most resources controlled by the big group or big companies. But for most SMB, especially for small and micro business, they do not have these advantages or opportunity to approach to the right target. But when the internet came through to the China, so I think the most of the suppliers who have this the opportunity to leverage the internet to connect with the world. So I think that's very important, not only for the B2B, even B2C. You can see right now in China, so most of the users, like you and me, okay, if we were a consumer, you can purchase the products easily from the online shop. So when we talk about the B2B, that also the good opportunity for our sellers or buyers. They can meet easily on Alibaba.com. Yeah. So you can see there are lots of advantages from the internet, from e-commerce, especially when we talk about digitalization. So I think that is not only trend, that is current the bonus. Mm-hmm. So I think so we also encourage all the suppliers in Guanajuato, in Mexico. You can think how can you embrace the digitalization and get some benefit like in China.
Yeah, that's amazing, and as you mentioned, the small, medium companies, they can achieve these technologies and take advantage of
yes.
them, of course, to grow, right? Stephen, we know that you have a lot of experience in B2B corporations, but please tell us what are the key differences between B2C and B2B in digital commerce?
Yeah, that is good questions. When we talk about the B2B or B2C, you can see there is the B, right? In B2C, the B, and the B2B, the 2B. So, but let me talk the common things. The first B, the B means sellers. The sellers, there are too many types of sellers. Okay, in B2C, maybe the sellers just retailers, or maybe your friend, your wife, or your son. They also can sell the products. Okay, to be the B and to sell to the consumer. The B2B here's B is the suppliers, manufacturers. Okay, so the B2B and the B2C, there are some basic elements are different. For example, like B2C, if we were a consumer right now, we can purchase once, and the next time we can choose different suppliers. And today we choose the T-shirt or the coat, and tomorrow we can purchase the iPhone or a cell phone, and the next month we can purchase shoes, or 3 months later we can buy the furnitures. So as a consumer buyer in the B2C field, you can choose different products with the different suppliers. Okay, you don't need to build up any of the trust with these suppliers. You can just trust the sellers or trust the platform, and you can purchase different things. But in B2B field, they would like to build up a long-term and a reliable relationship. Usually, the buyer purchases the one time with the suppliers. They would not only purchase once, they would like to have a permanent relationship. So they will come back, repurchase, repeat order. So that is totally different. The essentials, the different things here. And the B2B, for sellers, they also would like to meet the quality buyers. And the buyers can be lazy because the seller can be the professional. So that's very, very different. But in B2C and B2B, so there are some essentials difference. Of course, you can think of the B2B, you can just sell products to the world. The B2C, most of B2C, not all, the most of B2C just focus on local domestic market.
That's right.
Because the language is different, and the currency difference, and the service difference. So from when you just search one thing and put on the shopping cart and to pay and to just waiting in your home to waiting for the products. So the process is very short. But for B2B, the lead time is quite long. It's more than maybe 3 months. It's very common.
Yeah.
Right?
More.
Yeah, more or longer. Yeah. So that's why there are something difference between the B2B and the B2C.
Yeah, very interesting and very important. Yeah. Stephen, could you tell us about the origins of Alibaba.com and how it has evolved into the company it's today?
Of course, yeah. Just like we said, because we have lots of different functions on Alibaba.com, we know how to enable the local suppliers to help them to have an online shop. They can decorate the shop just like the physical shop. They can just post most products if you have. Not like the trade show, you only have 3 by 3 the square meters. You only can just display a few products. On Alibaba.com, you can get the attentions from our buyers from across over the 200 countries. Whoa. So you can just easily just use our RFQ AI tools and to promote your products globally without the high cost. So I think the Alibaba.com is involved deeply in the B2B field. So we know how to serve our buyers, and we know how to drive the different buyers' attention to different suppliers. So we would like to discover more the quality, the Mexican local suppliers to make them come to the Alibaba.com to enjoy the global buyers bonus.
Yeah. Very interesting. We know, Stephen, that Alibaba is encouraged the small and medium companies, Mexican companies, to know more at Alibaba.com.
Yes.
But tell us, what challenge does Alibaba face in this market, and how you are addressing them?
Yeah, that is a good question. I think the most of our users or sellers know Alibaba.com. Maybe because of our founder, because our vision to make it business easy anywhere. But not all the sellers, all the suppliers know the details of Alibaba.com. So when we come to the Mexico here
Mhm.
to approach to the local suppliers. I think that there are some challenges, of course, because we have to let them know who we are.
Yeah.
And even we just let them know, explain that, hey, Alibaba.com is the global business platform. But I think more important, the pain points from supplier is they haven't opened their mindset to embrace the digitalization. So you need to frequently, repeatedly talk to them, let them know what the benefit they can get via Alibaba.com from digitalization. So we need to let them know and to take some examples to illustrate why right now is good timing to join the digitalization platform like the Alibaba.com. And of course, there are some suppliers told us they need to get more service, like the logistics service, payment service, and how to ensure the payment is the safe, and how can they trust the buyers. Of course, we have a comprehensive service to our suppliers and let them know how can just step by step use Alibaba.com's function and to get more attention. So we made lots of challenges because we are beginners here. So we need to learn from local suppliers and to cooperate with the COFOSE, your organization. And we also would like to get more the insights from local society because different country there are different behaviors. But I think there's one thing is common, is the same. You just like to sell more.
Yeah.
To sell to more countries.
Yeah.
So that's our responsibility to help our local suppliers to do that.
Wow. Yeah. Mindset is in all areas is the first step and probably the most difficult.
Yeah.
Right. And Stephen, could you tell us about some recent initiatives from your company to support these small and medium companies?
Yeah, we do lots of things right now. I think the first one is just like we mentioned, how can we open our local suppliers' mindset to know the importance of digitalization? So we launched a 12 hours online training. These training courses include the 6 sections from Alibaba.com. To know the Alibaba.com, we are going to introduce Alibaba.com and to let them know how to operate the Alibaba.com account and how can our buyers, our sellers promote their products and sell to the global. And we will let them know how to distinguish the buyer's demand. How do you fulfill the buyer's demand and to satisfy their demand? And of course, we have some functions in illustration. For example, if you would like to join Alibaba.com, you need to know how to get more exposures, get more attentions. So you have to just raise up your star rating and from 1 star, 2 stars, or up to the 5 stars. How can you get a ticket to attend the online trade show? We have 2 largest event. One is March Expo, the other is Super September. You can get lots of buyers' attention, and it's very, very good the event to display your products. So we have this kind of the free training for local suppliers. That's first thing. And second one, we launched the AI tool that we call the Smart Assistant. You can use it easy to promote your products, to decorate your products, and to have a very, very good description of your products. So you also can use we have the RFQ because we give the local suppliers more RFQ rights. It's more than other countries. So you can just use RFQ to get the buyers the inquiries.
That's a great benefit.
Yeah, so something like that. We try to continually launch the good benefit to local suppliers, just like to enable them. And of course, the suppliers here still have some the questions about e-commerce, Alibaba.com, and our team are located here. So we'll be ready to serve you to answer all the questions.
Wow, Stephen, there are a lot of benefits and the platform is amazing. But what about if you share with us a success story of a Mexican company that already is involved in your platform?
Yeah, because this year is just our first year in Mexico. We just developed our business here, and even right now we have more than 100 suppliers already. Yeah, but we can see some of the successful suppliers in Mexico. We have one Lazar. Okay, and this company is doing apparel. They are doing the uniform. Okay, and I remember he's from Guadalajara,
Okay.
and he told us he likes Alibaba.com because in the past years they do not have time to expand their business into United States, especially in the COVID-19. But right now, because of Alibaba.com, they can easily sell their products to Canada, United States, or even to Japan or Europe. So something like that. I think that all the potential sellers right now, even you just know Alibaba.com or you just join Alibaba.com, if you start your journey on Alibaba.com, you will learn more things. And I think all of you can be the next successful suppliers on Alibaba.com.
Wow, amazing. You know, Stephen, I know also a company from Guanajuato that is exporting through Alibaba.
Yeah.
He got some clients from Israel, I think. But I know also that the platform, the main buyers or the most buyers are from United States, right?
Yes.
So that's very important because we are just neighbors of America, right?
Yeah.
So finally, Stephen, what can we expect from Alibaba in the coming years? What is the next?
Yeah, that is a good question for us, even for our team. And we would like to make more commitment to serve more suppliers here. So this time we are honored to have the opportunity to come to the Forogo event to share our insights to the local suppliers. So we would like to have more than 1,000 the suppliers in Guanajuato because we know how to collaborate with the local suppliers. And I also know there are some the good the industrial clusters in Guanajuato, right? Not only we know the shoes or we just taste the sound of wine here and their jewelry, apparel. I think if we have some industrial clusters in Guanajuato, I think that's a good timing and to collaborate with them and to illustrate our business the model and the insights to our lovely friends here. So we hope we can have more than 1,000 suppliers from Guanajuato and make more the global buyers know here and to make a deal with here the local suppliers.
Yes, and I mean, Guanajuato pavilion is going to be great in Alibaba.
Of course, right now we will have the Mexican pavilion and we will have the Guanajuato pavilion.
Yeah.
If you join Alibaba.com, I think that will be the great opportunity between you and me.
Of course. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much for sharing with us your experience, your advice, and your knowledge. This talk was very inspiring, and certainly B2B e-commerce is not the future, it's the present. So let's take advantage of that, right? Sin duda alguna, esta charla estará inspirando a muchos que nos escuchan. Los invitamos a seguir este y todos los episodios de nuestro podcast Global Talks. Y nos escuchamos en la próxima. Muchas gracias a todos.
Thank you, Luis. Thank you,
very
everyone.
much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Gracias por escuchar Global Talk, un podcast de COFOSE, Coordinadora de Fomento al Comercio Exterior del Estado de Guanajuato. Hasta la próxima.
Coordinadora de Fomento al Comercio Exterior, Guanajuato, Gobierno de la Gente.